Hi, this is Ms. Lucione for Coursera, and today I'm going to show you an alternative for the gummies method to make geometrical shapes like a rhombus. You can very easily use recyclable papers, old photocopies that are going into the recycle bin, newspaper, magazine pages, whatever you have. First you take the paper and you roll it at an angle. Then you secure it with a piece of tape. You can use Scotch tape if you want it to be invisible, especially if you're going to use a designer paper to make a decoration. In this case, my objectives are more about geometry than decoration, so I'm just making this using recycled papers. So I take two pieces of paper, I connect them with a piece of tape. Once again, just like with the gummies, we're going to use the tripod method to make our triangles. So they have a base with feet. I often mention to my students that this is pretty much like a pyramid. Some of them are studying Egypt, discussing how the Egyptians made pyramids without having wheels. And so this sometimes helps them see the perspective. So there we have our first triangle. Remember in the gummies video I mentioned that a rhombus is two triangles, one on top of the other. So just like with the straws or with the with the toothpicks, we're going to make another rhombus. Although you could use Q-tips if you wanted. Want to recycle them? Maybe they're just available. I'm going to do this as a small project with one learner at home. So now I'm going to connect the two bases together, you see, and I'm going to finish this second triangle. The two sticks in the middle with the paper give the base a stronger focus point so that the paper doesn't fall apart. You don't really need that stability with the toothpicks because they are wood from the straws. So often I would do this project more with my older students, maybe 4th or 5th graders as opposed to the younger ones. So there we have our rhombus. Now, you can have the students make a large number of triangles, squares. You can even teach them how a rectangle, their shape can be changed at an angle. But basically, they can make an obelisk, they can make stars, they can make all types of constructions out of recyclable materials. Now, if the purpose of the project were to make the object be beautiful, you could use some double stick tape and wrapping paper to make the project. But it's not necessary if it's just for geometric purposes. And you can also give these items bases to reinforce them, to make them stronger, if the students want to try to make constructions that build up. Also, just like construction, you can use bundles of 2 and 3 to make what we would call columns. And you can bundle them and also put them at an angle to do vertices. So this is a more practical, recyclable tool as opposed to some of the commercial products that they sell that are also on the market to do dimensional design that's flexible. The good thing is that masking tape is very affordable. However, I do usually cut out the pieces of masking tape and have them secured to a place where it's easily accessible. Some of the smaller children have difficulty tearing the masking tape with their fingers. And a lot of times I try to make some paper rolls in advance. Some of them will get frustrated getting started if they have to spend too much time making the paper rolls. So sometimes when I have some spare time watching TV or talking on the phone, this is a little monotonous, but it's easily done while I'm multitasking. So often I will save, especially magazine pages, because they make beautiful tubes, and make these as many as I can in advance. So have fun building, recycle your papers, and if you'd like, post your projects online so I can see them, because some of the students come up with some really fantastic projects and they never cease to amaze me. And it's a lot of fun to share in our photo museum. Have a nice day.